Who Dey?
Who Dat?
Why not? Why not? All right, so yeah, football is officially it's preseason, but it's back. There's football being played again, and we got to see something that you will not see happen during the season, and that is the Chargers absolutely obliterate the Lions.
Yep.
No way in hell that I think a result like that would really happen because I don't even think like what do you think? I don't even think the Chargers make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I had them on the bubble.
I don't even know if I have them on the bubble. I think I'd be like, they'd be like if the Chargers are in the mix like they were last year, and they didn't make it last year, but they were kind of like they were on the bubble. I think they're going to be even worse this year.
Well, they did make the playoffs last year.
Oh, right, that's right, barely. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have. But you see, that's how irrelevant they were. Is like I totally forgot they even made the playoffs. But point being, they won't even get that far this year.
Yeah, like I
don't
think
so. The Lions, on the other hand, will be there.
Yeah, I think I had them at I think 7 or 8 wins. It's like the Chargers. I think they're a good team. I just don't trust them.
I don't even think they're that good of a team. Like, I think
the lack of help is going to hurt them.
I think they have a lot of talent, but there's a difference between being talented and being a good team. I'm a Bengals fan. I know all about it.
Yeah, like the Chargers, like other than Mr. Ladd McConkey, who honestly I think should be the president of the Chargers facility because other than him, ain't nobody else can catch a friggin' football. But we all got Keenan Allen back. Yay! But yeah,
Keenan Allen's geriatric ass.
Yeah, the Chargers, they're like a whatever team. They're kind of like the Cowboys of the AFC for me.
Which I call Keenan Allen geriatric, but I'm pretty sure he's like the same age as me, maybe a year or two older.
He's younger than my mom.
But I'm not a football player, so yeah, he is the same age as me. Good Lord, he's like almost exactly the same age as me. Okay. He is Keenan Allen is 1 month and 2 days older than me.
Oh wow.
So if y'all want to do the math on that one. But anyway, yeah, football's back. Nobody really cares about preseason other than the fact that just, hey, there's football again. We get some ideas about, unofficial depth charts and, who's potentially going to be playing what. Seen some interesting ones so far.
Yep. And Jameis Winston's the backup in New Jersey.
Yeah, I think
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter being the was he like a starting wide receiver, backup corner? You said.
Yeah, he's in the starting rotation when it comes to receivers, and I think he's second when it comes to DBs and stuff. So, and I know Devontae Adams criticized that, saying that Travis Hunter won't be able to, or it's gonna be hard for him to do it. But hey, he did it throughout high school, did it throughout college. Now I understand that NFL players are different from high school and college, but hey, he's done it his whole life. So let's see if he can keep on doing it. And if he does in the NFL, he might honestly go in the Hall of Fame whenever he retires.
Obviously, the most oddly notable for somebody who was like a 6th round draft pick, the most oddly notable thing is that Shadir Sanders is the number 3 quarterback in Cleveland. And honestly,
number 4.
Do what?
Number 4.
Okay, so anyway, yes, technically number 4, but like let's. The Browns are gonna have Shadir Sanders. They're not gonna carry 4 quarterbacks, and they're not gonna cut Shadir. Like let's be honest.
They signed Tyler Huntley.
I know they signed Tyler Huntley. That doesn't mean they're gonna keep Tyler Huntley.
Hey, he's a former Pro Bowler. Excuse me. He made the Pro Bowl. Put some respect on his name.
But the fact of the matter is, okay, so we tried to have Thomas on, and obviously that was a failure. We might try to have him on again, but it did not work out. at all last time we tried to do it. But what Thomas was intending to come on and talk about was his opinions on Shedeur Sanders. And I'll say I've talked to Thomas quite a bit. And Thomas appears to be under the impression that Shedeur Sanders looks pretty good. And I also know for a fact that Dillon Gabriel has not looked good. So I'm not saying Shedeur is gonna like take Dillon Gabriel's spot on the team necessarily right away. But I'd be pretty surprised if Kenny Pickett makes it over him.
I mean, I've personally thought, like, is Kenny Pickett a starter? No, but I think he's a valuable backup to have.
Well, yeah, but the Browns have a deep quarterback room, so does Kenny? Yeah, I don't think Kenny Pickett makes it on that team.
Yeah, I'm not saying they should like make the Browns team as a backup, because I think you can probably pull 3 quarterbacks there on a team that's better than Pickett. But what I'm saying is that like if he gets cut, I think there will be a few teams that's calling his phone. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, for sure. Kenny Pickett will be on an NFL team this year.
Yeah.
But I doubt it'll be on the Browns.
Yeah, I think if he was still in the Eagles, I think he could make that team with ease. I still don't know why they traded him for freaking DTR. Like, that's the definition of downgrading a backup quarterback, right? DTR. That man was probably like the worst quarterback I saw last year. But Pickett, I think, like, for example, like, a lot of teams could use him, as a backup in case like the starter gets hurt, So I think Pickett, even if he doesn't make it in Cleveland, I think some teams are going to pay him highly when it comes to backup QBs, when it comes to their payroll. So, And hey, Pickett, I think, is a nice quarterback to have. Obviously, he's not like a Jameis Winston per se, where it's like you don't really want him starting, but like if your quarterback is out and you need him in the pinch, okay, sure, roll him out and see what you got. You got nothing to lose at that point.
In a pinch, sure, but when you have the quarterback room that the Browns have, I'd rather have Shedeur Sanders in a pinch. I'd rather have Dillon Gabriel in a pinch, because okay, so the thing about Kenny Pickett is Kenny Pickett was a first-round pick, probably should have been a second-round pick. But obviously we know he's a good young quarterback, but he's also he spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh where I don't think he was developed very well at all. And so it's kind of like the idea of Blake Bortles having been a first-round pick at one time, went on to be a guy who was just like a journeyman on and off NFL rosters. And it's like, in a pinch, Blake Bortles ended up being a pretty good quarterback. But the thing about Kenny Pickett is when you've got a guy like Dillon Gabriel on your roster, who I just said wasn't playing well, when you've got a guy like Dillon Gabriel on your roster, and Shedeur Sanders, unless Shedeur Sanders just sucks, which it sounds like he doesn't, but when you've got a guy like Dillon Gabriel on your roster, especially when you spend a second-round pick on him, you're not going to pick him over a guy who isn't nearly as... I mean, he's young, but he's not as young, and got off to maybe not a terrible, horrible start in his career, but definitely not a particularly good start in his career, and basically got told to go take a hike by his hometown team.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I remember when Kenny Pickett, when he was still in the Steelers and before he got traded to the Eagles, the Saints are actually one of the teams that tried to trade for Kenny Pickett. And thank you, Eagles. It's like even though I said that Pickett's a good backup, bro, I'm sorry, but the Saints, honestly, he's a good backup somewhere else. Because I don't gotta watch him, but
hold on, are we just want to make sure we're talking about the same person. We're talking about Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett, right?
Okay, we were talking about Pro Bowl Tyler Huntley, but
I know you're the one who brought that up earlier. That's what I'm saying. Be consistent.
Okay.
All
Wait, I'm a Saints fan. Being consistent is not a thing, okay? So.
Yeah. All right, Derek Carr.
Hey, he's no longer here. He cannot hurt me no more.
No, but you were very complimentary of him when he first showed up.
Yes. I thought Derek Carr was literally going to be a top 10 quarterback. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's pretty funny.
I thought, bro, the first year, you gotta understand though. Derek Carr, we're talking about a Derek Carr that was in the MVP race in 2016. We're talking about Derek Carr that led the Raiders to the playoffs just 2 seasons prior to that moment. So I'm like, bro, if we're getting that Derek Carr, bro, we're going 14-3. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Jim,
yeah, none of the above happened. And Jim, you can suck it because JJ McCarthy's not good. But yeah,
I think JJ McCarthy's pretty good.
No, I think he's in a good system. That don't mean
I think JJ McCarthy is 1,000 times the quarterback of anything the Saints got going on. Okay, maybe not 1,000. He's like I think he's at least twice the quarterback that Tyler Shuck is.
Bro, Spencer Rattler's played more snaps than JJ McCarthy has their entire career.
JJ McCarthy got hurt. Like what? Like that's not. You can't. What?
What's that?
That doesn't count.
Tell him not to get hurt then.
Okay.
You should have done that.
Hey, but speaking of you being a Saints fan, are there any notable like big surprises on the first depth chart that you noticed for your team?
When it comes to that, it's like no, because I ain't gonna lie, depth chart is stupid because I can't find it, and every time I do find it, Chris Olave is missing. They're like, bro. A lot of people were missing. Like, I don't know if I was just clicking the wrong depth chart, so I ain't gonna lie. But one thing I did notice in the training camp, because that's all I can find, Tyler Shuck run real fast.
So okay, so I'm gonna. That's not working. I am going to.
Even my dad got annoyed about the depth chart because I still couldn't find it.
Here we go. Here's the Saints depth chart. Here's the Saints depth chart.
Why do I have a feeling you're just going to show us like a bucket of crap? Okay, yeah, it's actually the depth chart. Okay.
Well, so Chris Olave is the starting wide receiver, as should probably be expected.
Well, no, duh. But like the depth chart, I was fine. It was missing guys like Chris Olave, and it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe
as you can see, they have 3 starting quarterbacks according to the depth chart.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's because our quarterback battle is still going on, and like people are saying Chuck doesn't look great, and Rattler's outperforming them. But it's like, bro, he's a rookie, but he's also the oldest rookie. It's a lot of stuff's going on here, and it's very depressing.
Don't be ridiculous. Obviously, Jake Haener is going to be the starting quarterback.
Jake Haener better not make this team, but no one the Saints are going to do the thing that pisses me off.
There's only 3 quarterbacks. Who else is going to make the team?
He can enjoy the practice squad, and if we need him, we'll give him a call.
I mean, Sean Payton isn't the coach anymore. It's not like y'all are going to be trying to put Taysom Hill back there anymore.
Okay. I mean, 2 quarterbacks is fairly reasonable to have on a team.
Most teams these days keep 3.
Okay, well, hey, we mentioned Kenny Pickett, so you know what? Sure, bro, I would rather sign anybody than Jake Haener. Bro, Jake Haener last year, did you not watch him against the Commanders?
No, but I was joking anyway.
Ian Book vibes.
Oh.
Ian Book 2.0, and it's not good.
That's good.
It's not good.
So, I just realized I didn't know you guys had drafted Velus Jones Jr. So he is obviously the GOAT. He is obviously the GOAT, and therefore the Saints. The Saints very well might win the Super Bowl because he's on the roster.
He sucks.
Oh well, he was good in college.
Yeah, in college, but this man fumbles the ball like he's allergic to the football.
What do you think about Kool-Aid McKinstry? Is he doing well?
He's the GOAT.
Okay, well let's see. There you go. Okay, I actually have a really genuine question. How's Brian Breesy doing?
Brian Breesy, he's playing pretty well, man. He's playing pretty well, man. Okay. You know, the only thing that really bugs me is that, you know, for a defensive tackle, we think he'll be good at stopping the run, but he's actually amazing when it comes to sacking quarterback, but he can't stop the run if he's like dependent on it, which confuses me. But hey, I've learned to not ask questions unless they're bad questions.
Well, that could potentially be a bad question. You know, if you were like in charge of the Saints, that'd be a terrible question to ask because like you have to ask those questions. Donovan Peoples-Jones is on your team.
Huh?
Donovan Peoples-Jones is on your team?
Yeah, we signed him like a couple months ago.
Good Lord. I hope you guys don't ever play us.
Why? Because he's the GOAT whenever he plays the Bengals?
Yes, because that is the only team that he's good against, but he's incredible against. He's like most of the time, he's like I don't know, Mason Tipton, some random guy who I've never heard of, who's probably not any good. But when he plays the Bengals, he's Randy Moss.
Okay, well, remember that next year when we play y'all guys. I'll tell you that.
And well, hopefully he'll be gone from your team by then.
Well, shoot. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe he'll pop off the season, and I mean, because we got a new coach and stuff, and like anybody can be better than Dennis Jones, and we'll see if he keeps DPJ around.
Dude, your guard position looks like if Bengals fans over the last few years of like drafting, like draft analysis and stuff, put together a wish list of like guards that they wish the Bengals would have drafted, all of those guys are your guards.
Huh? What, they wanted Penning and Ruiz?
Penning, Ruiz, and Radunes, and Lemieux.
Well, we just signed Lemieux like 2 days ago.
Oh, and Will Clapp too.
You mean the GOAT Will Clapp?
Well, he's the backup, so.
He's the GOAT. He will be the best backup of all time.
Okay. All right. So, do any of these stand out to you in particular? Because they don't really stand out to me, honestly. Like, seems pretty normal to me.
One thing though, Ruiz, you better play better this season. I'm tired of all of these what ifs.
Okay.
This man's literally the Derek Carr of offensive guards. You never know what you're getting with him. He's either freaking Trent Williams. I know that he's a tackle, but he's either good as Trent Williams or as good as Lucas Patrick.
He's better than that trash bag Cameron Jordan.
What'd you say? No, run that by again. What'd you say?
I said he's better than that trash bag Cameron Jordan.
First of all, 2 different positions. Second of all, Cam Jordan, even though he ain't been playing well lately, he's still one of the best Saints players of all time.
Well, that's not saying much.
Bro, I don't care, bro. He leads this team in sacks, and bro, if he was on the Bengals, bro, you know you would have loved him in his prime if he was on the Bengals.
Oh yeah, no, I'm telling you, he'd be the second best defensive edge player on the Bengals.
Good to know.
Behind another former Saints player.
Can you ever shut up? ever? Before I have to go get the tape myself, bro, and just tape everybody. Speaking
of that former Saints player, he is listed as the is that 6th or 7th string? I think because some of these guys play like defensive tackle and defensive end. Trey Hendrickson is listed essentially as the 7th string defensive end on the team right now.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be on your team for much longer.
Well, I mean, if he's not like actually doing anything, of course he's not going to be listed. But you know, that obviously out of everything on the Bengals depth chart, Trey Hendrickson being listed as the last guy off the bench is probably the most notable part. But that's just literally because of the contract situation. The second he steps on the field, like, I mean, dude, I still believe that Myles Murphy could be pretty good. And I've always been a believer in Joseph Osai. But, like, it's not even in the same, like, cinematic universe as Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah. I mean,
like we're talking about Trey Hendrickson is Marvel, and Myles Murphy and Joseph Osai are like HBO.
If that was the case, Myles Murphy would not be on the Bengals.
The old HBO, like back when it was like pay-per-view and like nobody really knew what it was.
Man, I gotta watch some Hard Knocks tonight, bro. That's what I gotta do after this. Okay.
So I mean, other than that, you got like to me, the things that stand out the most are obviously the things that are going to be like the least like sexy things to say, because it's just like we're talking about like offensive line here, but like Dylan Fairchild and Lucas Patrick are listed as the starting guards, and I'm not terribly surprised about Lucas Patrick because who the fuck else are you gonna put at right guard? I'm so every time somebody's like, oh, Cody Ford might be starting at guard, I lose a bit of my soul. So part of my soul just dies and just like it falls into like a cheese grater, and then it becomes, souffle probably.
Yo,
I kind of lost the metaphor there.
Kyle, I'm telling you this as a Saints fan. We're football fans. We don't have a soul.
Yeah, I know.
My soul lost. I lost my soul when Stephon Diggs caught that pass.
But I am a little surprised though that Cordell Volson is listed as the backup guard, which there's been a lot of talk about Cordell Volson not being good enough, but I mean they must just really believe in Dylan Fairchild then. Like I like Dylan Fairchild, but I mean to automatically be the starting guard, that's something else. And then hopefully Lucas Patrick can stay healthy because I know he's not like you said he was the GOAT, but
I never.
He's probably that. No. You definitely said that like when I asked you.
No,
I think you were being sarcastic, but that's what you said.
Okay. Well, I've been sarcastic about a lot of things, so I can't remember what I say no more.
Obviously, this is kind of silly. Like, obviously, Mike Gesicki is going to be the starting tight end. Noah Fant is almost certainly going to be the number 2. Like, I can't see Drew Sample beating him out. Since the last episode, I think since the last episode, we signed Noah Fant, so that's a big thing.
Yeah. I was thinking because I think ironically it was the day after we signed off. So
yeah, I think it was like the next day we signed Noah Fant. I'm like, damn, I would have liked to talk about that on the podcast. So to be clear, my thoughts about Noah Fant are like, that's really like Noah Fant's a really good player. I don't think he's as good as Mike Gesicki. What?
Can Noah Fant play defense really well?
No, but that's my other thought. I'm very glad we signed Noah Fant. He will be an upgrade at tight end, even though I think our tight end room is pretty solid. And Drew Sample is fine. He's more of a blocker than he is a pass catcher, but that's fine because we got Mike Gesicki. But I'm just Noah Fant. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. But look at this defense. What the fuck is happening on defense? What are we doing? We're just not signing anybody. We signed TJ Slayton, which was a slam dunk. I was so happy about the TJ Slayton signing. I'm a big fan of the TJ Slayton signing. But that's the only thing we've done. We haven't even re-signed Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, Sonny Samuel's out there.
We got rid of Jermaine Pratt. Now, he requested a trade. I think Demetrius Knight could be pretty good, but you're taking a bit of a risk there. So this year you got Logan Wilson, Demetrius Knight. Theoretically, those are your 2 starting linebackers. Pretty okay. I don't know what the hell we're doing right now at defensive end. If it's Trey Hendrickson and Shamar Stewart, great. But Shamar Stewart took forever to sign his contract. Trey Hendrickson still hasn't signed his contract. I still think ultimately it's gonna get done, but good lord, hurry the fuck up. I'm fine with Miles Murphy and Joseph Osai, but I need to see more of them before I really believe in them. So I guess I'm gonna see more of them, but BJ Hill, I'd like to see more Chris Jenkins in there and stuff like that. But nothing on this defense impresses me, especially in the secondary. Good lord, you got Dax Hill starting in Mike Hilton's place, which could be cool, but we don't know. Dax Hill wasn't exactly inspiring at his old position.
Yeah,
and he's hurt right now. So Josh Newton's good, but
welcome to the club.
Yeah, right. Cam Taylor-Britt was obviously had a rough season last year. If he can bounce back, great. But DJ Turner, same thing. If he can bounce back, great. But he had a rough season last year. And you got Geno Stone and Jordan Battle starting safety again, which at one time, Jordan Battle, I was really excited about him, but he didn't look so good last year. And Geno Stone he did not look worth the signing at all last year. So I don't know what the hell. Like, we haven't signed one person in the secondary, but we're out here signing Noah Fant. Which, like, again, I'm happy to have Noah Fant on the team. He could really, I mean, the offense, like, I mean, Joe Burrow has no excuse now not to drop, like, 50 points every game. But, but, what the hell are we doing on the defense?
Yo, Kyle.
Yeah.
Guess who was the other team that Noah Fant took a visit with?
Was it the Saints?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he picked us.
And we could have used them, knowing how our tight end is as deep as a spaghetti noodle. But
yeah, let's go back to your depth chart real quick. Oh, I thought it was. Okay. Let's go back to your depth chart real quick.
4 tight ends on the team, bro, and none of them, other than Juwan Johnson, are really that.
Yeah, I did mention Taysom. You guys got like 6 on the roster. Technically 6 because Foster Moreau.
Bro, if you're trying to count Taysom, bro, Taysom is not no tight end.
What the hell is he?
He's an athlete.
That doesn't tell me anything.
He's a tight end, quarterback, fullback, running back, receiver.
First of all, Juwan Johnson is fine.
I know, but like, bro, when you're relying on Juwan Johnson to carry the load at tight end like that, Foster Moreau's hurt. It's like, bro, Dylan Walker retired. Like, bro, Jack Stoll is our third guy. He's mainly for blocking.
The GOAT, Jack Stoll?
What ties does he have to the Bengals? Or why are you calling him the GOAT? Like,
because I have no idea who he is.
Okay. But, like, bro, our tight end room, look, I'm not saying our tight ends are bad, which only one of them, really, in my eyes, are good. And Foster Moreau's good, too. But the thing is, he's hurt. Like, we don't know when he's coming back. Taysom Hill is still hurt if you want to count him as a tight end. He's still injured, and he's probably not even going to play for at least the first half of the season, if he comes back at all. And, like, bro, like, we could have really used Noah Fant. So why you got to take him from me?
I love how you just, like, immediately... The first thought you had when I was like the goat Jack Stoll, he's like, oh, it must be a Bengals player.
I mean, that's what I thought it was, bro. Like, I was like, bro, I know he played for the Eagles and the Dolphins. Like, that's all I know about Stoll.
You got Michael Jacobson.
If he's not Michael Jackson, I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I don't think Michael Jackson would be very good at football.
But he's the GOAT of music. But so, like, bro, like, you know Michael Jacobson's parents named him after Michael Jackson. You know that had to be the case.
Is Michael Jackson the GOAT of music?
Okay, different podcast thought. But no.
I feel like we need to flesh that out at some point, but we don't have to do it right now.
I don't know everybody that's freaking made music in their lives.
I don't know. What do you think, Jim? Or if anybody else is watching, do you think Michael Jackson is the GOAT of music? And then we'll let Mikey finish what he's saying.
No. No, at least college teams could reach into the... You're right. The Saints can't reach an NFC.
I was about to say, you know, talk all the shit about the Bengals versus the Saints that you want, but I guarantee you the Bengals have a way better shot of making the AFC Championship game than the Saints do.
And I guarantee you that there's no way the Bengals can make the NFC Championship. It's almost
that seems presumptuous to me.
What?
That seems presumptuous to me.
Bro, the Saints, even how bad some people, which it's not true, but how some people claim we are, bro, the Bengals have a 0% chance at making the NFC Championship, while the Saints at least have a 2% chance.
Of making the AFC Championship game?
The NFC Championship.
Well, no. Well, I feel like 2% is a stretch.
Well, no. You know what's a stretch? Is Noah Fant's long arms that you took from me.
And we're back full circle.
Okay.
But actually, to finish the dumb joke that I was making, the Bengals absolutely could make it to the NFC Championship game.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they could. They could buy tickets.
Okay, the Saints could buy tickets to the AFC Championship. So what's your point?
Well, the Bengals make more money.
Okay, and the Saints have more brain cells.
So they're less likely to buy a ticket to the AFC Championship game then.
What? Okay, and we got Mickey Loomis that likes to
Okay,
smack on
okay.
dunk.
Listen to me. Listen to me. If you, well, okay, I don't know, maybe a championship game, but like I don't know. I feel like if I was a NFL football player, I would not be attending NFL football games of other teams unless it's like the Super Bowl.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't even know if I'd attend my own team's football game, like other than like on the sideline but like I don't think I'd go in the stands.
I don't think players are allowed to go in the stands unless they're like giving something to
Well,
a fan.
if you get a ticket, you can buy a
You
ticket.
can do that. You
I'm
can
sure.
do that.
I'm sure you can buy it. Why wouldn't you be allowed to buy a ticket? Like, I mean, they would be very likely to probably buy like a VIP booth ticket or something like that. But I feel like you're allowed to buy a ticket for the regular stands if you're an NFL player. Like, I don't know why you would, but I don't see why you couldn't.
But if you're on the team, why would you go to the stands when you're on the team?
Well, that's what I was just saying. I don't think I would do that if I was on the team. But I'm just saying, in theory, you could. I think. I don't think there's any. I don't think there's some sort of like. There's definitely not an NFL regulation against it, and I don't see why individual teams would be against it either.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
I don't. Okay. Michael, you know what's really funny about Michael Jacobson?
What is that he has almost the same name as Michael Jackson?
No, I looked up his Wikipedia page to get a little bit of background on him, and his the picture that they chose to represent him was of him playing basketball.
Jimmy Graham was a basketball player before.
Well, yeah, but they didn't have a picture of Jimmy Graham as a basketball player on his Wikipedia page.
How do you know? Did you look that up?
I probably did, actually.
When? Why do you care
when Jimmy Graham, because I'm a nerd, but when Jimmy Graham was first playing for the Saints, I remember they always had like on the broadcast, the announcers would always talk about him playing like high school basketball and I think college basketball or something, and like they'd have like pictures up of him and stuff like that. And I guarantee you, at some point, I went to Jimmy Graham's Wikipedia page to like read about his basketball career or something like that. And I don't think at any point I saw him depicted as a basketball player.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what? I'm gonna go right now. And it's a picture of him in a Saints jersey.
What? Who? Michael or Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Okay.
No, like I said, Michael's. They got a picture of him in a Nebraska Cornhuskers basketball, like playing situation.
At least he knows that Nebraska exists.
So, real quick, just off the top of my head, who do you think? Let's do like who do you think is going to win each division?
Okay, sure. Why not?
Right. So, AFC West.
AFC West.
Yep. Put you on the spot.
I mean, the Chiefs, is that even a question, bro?
No, no. The Broncos are going to win it.
Okay, good for you.
No. I mean, okay. Let me be totally clear. Like, I really do genuinely think the Chiefs are going to take a step back this year. Now, does that mean that they won't win the AFC West? No, it doesn't mean that. I do think they could, though. I do think, like, I mean, the Broncos look like, they got something interesting going on. I don't know. I'm not a real big believer in the Broncos this year, but, like, I damn sure ain't picking the Chargers or the Raiders to overtake the Chiefs. That is part of the thing, though. Like, the Chiefs kind of play in a division where it's real easy to kind of win it all the time.
I think the Raiders could actually be surprisingly good this year.
Why?
Brock Bowers, Genty, Max Crosby, Geno Smith. I mean, they've improved at everything that you want to improve in the Raiders. Plus, they got a good coach now. They got good defense in my eyes. I think the Raiders could win 10 games this season and make the playoffs.
Yeah, it remains to be seen.
I mean, yeah, I still think.
But okay, so I'm gonna go as far as to say then, if you're right and the Raiders win 10 games, then I think they win the AFC West.
I
Now,
don't. I think the
now
Chiefs win 11 games.
I don't think that the Raiders are going to win 10 games, but I do think that if they do, then they'll win the AFC West.
Bro, how bad do you think the Chiefs are gonna be?
I don't think the Chiefs are going to be bad. I just think I think they might win 10 games too, but I could see the Raiders sweeping them because the Raiders always give them trouble.
Kyle, have you learned your lesson in the past?
Of what?
Of not to doubt the Chiefs, or else they'll hurt your soul.
I don't think I've doubted the Chiefs a whole lot in the past. I've been
Nah,
very
I remember
cynical.
one
I've
time
been
they
very
were gonna get
cynical.
promoted.
I've been very cynical in my analysis of the Chiefs. Like they're probably going to win.
Nah, because a couple years ago, I remember, because we had some doofus named Chiefs Kingdom in the chat, and we were like, man, y'all finna get first round, and you were agreeing. And then they went on to win the Super Bowl.
I said they could.
But you still did not say that they couldn't.
I'd still hit I'd stand by that. Like they totally could have lost in the first round. They didn't, but they could have.
Okay, and I could have ate a Hot Pocket this morning, but did I?
Well, no, but that wasn't the point. You never at no point did you predict that you were going to.
But my thing
This isn't relevant.
But the thing is, like, you could do anything. But at the end of the day, stuff still happens.
What?
I lost that analogy. So.
That we just completely went into like a different dimension. Like I don't know what. Jim says I still laugh at the Saints fan who said call the police. We just got robbed. Well, that's pretty funny.
What? Wait, who said that? What?
I'm guessing somebody said in like a reaction video or something.
Who? When? What? Where? Why? How? I still laugh at the Saints. Well, I mean, we did get robbed twice, so.
Right, I'm sure some Saints fan was responding to that. Y'all got Devin Neal on your team.
He's hurt.
He was once on the Bengals roster.
No, he wasn't, but he's hurt.
He was though.
No, he wasn't. He just got drafted. How could he be on the Bengals?
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not thinking of Devin Neal. Who am I thinking?
Devin Neal was a rookie.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's from Kansas. I'm thinking of somebody completely different. Oh, the LSU guy. What was his name?
Joe Burrow?
No, the running back.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
No, the guy who recently came out. And he went undrafted.
Oh, Greg Burke? No, he got the brain tumor. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know you're talking. His name's slipping my mind. Was it like something Williams?
No.
Or something. He was on your team last year, right?
Yeah, he was. He was an undrafted guy. Noah Kane.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I don't know why Devin Neal. I got Devin Neal and Noah Kane confused, but yeah, here we are. All right. So as far as AFC West goes, I think we'll both just agree on the Chiefs. Although I put an asterisk next to the Chiefs. AFC South.
Jaguars.
No.
Well, you have the right to your own opinion.
I mean, I don't see how it's going to be anybody but the Texans, honestly.
I actually think Texans are going to come in third.
Behind the Colts?
Titans.
Titans?
Yeah.
Didn't they just lose Will Levis? I mean, I know he's not like amazing or whatever, but but you think he's going to be that great right away?
Look, bro. Okay.
The Titans are bad, dude. If Cam Ward comes out and has like a Joe Burrow type of impact right away, then maybe. But other than that, the Titans are a train wreck.
Okay, the Commanders were a train wreck before Jaden Daniels got there, and look where they're at.
But Jaden, that's what I'm saying. Jaden, I don't think Cam Ward's going to be as good as Jaden Daniels was.
I'm not saying. Look, okay. I think I think the Titans and the Texans both win 8 games, and the reason why is that I think that the Titans have. I think this past offseason, I don't think they've had the best offseason. But my thing is, I think what we've seen in the past, one good quarterback can change anything. No matter how good the team is or not.
I'll be honest, like, and I say this as a Bengals fan, but I'm not sure if I buy Brian Callahan. Like, I don't know if he's that great of a coach. Like, I mean, he's a good coach. Like, he's good at coaching, but I don't know if if he's really that great at like the X's and O's and the strategy and stuff. Like I think he's good at motivating players and like being a football coach. I don't know if he's quite like I don't know if he's got like that like chess mind as much.
Bro, for the past 5 years, for some reason, I kept thinking that the Titans had 2 eyes in their name. I don't know why. What?
You're on a different level tonight.
What?
You're just saying some out there shit tonight.
What? 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 I can't admit my wrongs?
And that's just a weird. It's out of nowhere. First of all.
I just noticed that though,
okay.
Bro, because I literally for like ever since I started watching football, for some reason I thought they had 2 eyes in their name.
So you're saying the Jaguars, whom I think will finish in last in the division, and I'm saying I'd love to see the Jaguars win it. By the way, I don't have a second team, but if I did, it'd probably be the Jaguars. I kind of vibe with the Jaguars. But I just don't. I don't believe in them. I don't. At this point, I'm out on Trevor Lawrence. But I think the Texans are the team to beat because I mean the Texans are the only team where you can really believe in the quarterback. Like say what you want about Trevor Lawrence, but you can't believe in Trevor Lawrence right now. You can think he's got potential, but you can't say that Trevor Lawrence is like, definitely like established as like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And CJ Stroud, maybe we need to see another season of playing at that level, but he's at least a lot closer than Trevor Lawrence right now. And then obviously, who knows what's going on with Cam Ward?
If it makes you feel better, I had the Texans and Titans winning the same amount of games, so technically they were on the same level.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. AFC East.
Bills.
Yeah. Duh. Duh. I mean, I don't know. Like, okay. In a wild, like, big surprise type of world, I could see the Patriots making a big turnaround just because of I don't know why his name's their quarterback.
Drake May.
Drake May, yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying I think it's even likely or even within the normal realm of what I would say would be some level of expectable. But I wouldn't be completely out of my pants shocked if Drake May just played so well this year that the Patriots were, like, competitive.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Patriots are going to be better, but I mean, they won 4 games last year, so I'm pretty sure anything else is going to be better.
Well, yeah, it's pretty low standard. But it's kind of the same thing with the Titans. Like, it's kind of a low bar to be better than they were last year.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I think the Patriots will win the AFC East. I'm just saying, like, if the Bills are disappointing this year, maybe they have some unfortunate injuries that don't bounce their way, and then the whole rest of the AFC East is kind of a crapshoot. So I wouldn't you could in that environment you could see if Drake May is having like a real breakout season, you could see the Patriots kind of becoming like a dark horse contender.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I'm not saying it'll happen, but
I think the Dolphins are a train wreck, and the Jets, they're like a what if. Like, if Justin Fields can finally turn it around, like, people have been trying to make Justin Fields a thing since he was a rookie, and I just never saw it.
I will never in my life believe in the Jets ever. Period. They could win 3 Super Bowls in a row. I still don't think I'd go into the next season believing in the Jets.
Well, then that's just you being delusional at that
No,
point.
it's my whole life. It's like it's like for me to like if I were to get on here and tell you that the Bengals are going to be the next dynasty in the NFL, that would be insane. Not just because they they had a window and they kind of seemed like they may have like smacked on the side of the window instead of actually going through the window. And it's not to say that they still can't like reopen that window, but it's they may or may not have kind of missed their opportunity to really kind of turn into a dynasty. But for me to just say that's going to happen is completely like I don't even know if I would have the mental ability to put myself in the psychological position to where I genuinely believe that the Bengals are going to be that good for that long. Like, they've just done nothing but hurt me my whole life. And obviously the Jets haven't hurt me because I don't give a fuck about the Jets. But the Jets are just that, like, the Jets are like that level of just incompetent like the Bengals are.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
it's just
the
like...
Jets got more Super Bowl wins than the Bengals.
Well, it's because they won one when the Super Bowl first started.
Still counts.
Barely.
Okay.
I mean, it does count, but the Bengals have also been to more Super Bowls than the Jets.
Bruh, I'm done trying to pretend like going to the Super Bowl means as much as winning the Super Bowl.
No, you're right, it doesn't. But at the same time, Joe Namath winning the Super Bowl in the 60s doesn't really mean the same thing as winning the Super Bowl now. Like, first of all, there were less teams. Second of all, the Bengals didn't even exist. Oh, wait, no, the Bengals did exist. But like back then the NFL, like the Super Bowl wasn't even about the like the Bengals were at the very like were a what do you call it, an expansion franchise at that time. But like I mean, you didn't even have like it was the NFL versus the AFL. It was completely different landscape. The game was completely different. You played the game completely different back then. Joe Namath is an insane human being. Not that has anything to do with what we're talking about. I just thought I'd throw that shot in there. Okay, I'm not saying we take away this Jets Super Bowl victory. I'm just saying I think at this point the Jets and the Bengals have had pretty similar levels of success throughout their existence.
No, that's nice.
I don't think that's a brag either. I think the Jets are kind of a joke.
Yeah, joke that still has more Super Bowl wins. Okay, next division, mate.
I just explained that, but okay. I guess what I'm saying is like winning the AFC or NFC championship today is a similar level of accomplishment as winning the Super Bowl when the Jets win the Super Bowl.
Bro, you know I'm joking, you right?
Yes, but I have to respond. Like I'm legally required. It's in my contract that I apparently made up myself because it's my channel. But I'm legally obligated to respond to the shit talk.
Okay.
All right, so AFC North then. Bengals. Next question.
Yeah, the Steelers.
Steelers?
Yeah.
You gotta be out of your mind. Like,
no, I don't.
Like, I mean, I would honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would be more willing to believe. Now, okay, I'm not sitting here saying the Steelers are gonna go win like 5 games. I'm not so silly as to think Mike Tomlin's not gonna work some magic. But I would be more willing to believe that the Browns win the AFC North than the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers and the Browns finish in the top 2. So. What?
Are you smoking crack?
Are you smoking crack?
I must be because what I'm perceiving right now is a level of insanity that can only be explained by smoking crack. So I guess I'm smoking crack. I don't know.
Yeah, you are.
The Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, the literal human trash bag that man has become. And he's not even a football player anymore. He's just a nuisance.
Bro, don't you think it's kind of funny that we're talking about the Steelers, and as soon as we do that, I got a report that Will Howard fractured his hand? That's got perfect timing right there. It's not perfect.
You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, look, I'm not saying that the Bengals are guaranteed to win the AFC North or anything, because, like, right now I think it's pretty obvious the Ravens are the team to beat. But I think it's the Bengals got a way better chance of winning the division than the Steelers do.
I have y'all finishing third.
So that's all the time we have for today, guys.
Well, it makes you feel better. You, Browns, and Steelers make the playoffs while the Ravens don't. What?
I want, like, whatever it is you're getting high on, I want you to, like, email me some, because, like, it sounds pretty good.
I'm sorry for actually trying to be real with you, man.
Real? So your version of real is believing in, like the worst version of Aaron Rodgers over Lamar Jackson.
Hey, they were supposed to do it last year, so maybe I was just a year earlier.
Aren't you mad at the Steelers?
Madness heals.
Okay. Okay, so the correct answer is the Bengals, and we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so let's do the NFC North.
Vikings.
Hey, you hear that, Jim?
The only reason I have the Vikings winning is because, one, I think the Lions are going to regress with no Ben Johnson. Two, I don't think the Packers have viable receivers. And three, the Bears are the Bears. And four, I think the Vikings have a good coaching staff. So that's why I picked them.
All right. So I'm going to tentatively agree. I'm gonna say one thing. If JJ McCarthy plays all 17 games, I think or 16 games, depending on the way that the end of the season works or whatever. But if J.J. McCarthy basically starts all year, then I think the Vikings win that division. But if there's any sort of hiccup with J.J. McCarthy, I think the Lions pretty easily are going to win that division.
Yeah, it's going to come between the Minnesota and Detroit. Like I said, I think the Lions, they went 15-2 last season. I don't see a world where that's even possible.
It'll be 16-1 this year.
No. Jared Goff, I feel like, was a big Ben Johnson merchant. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say like Jared Goff wasn't good, but like I think the most of the reason that he was good, I mean, he wasn't even that good under Sean McVay. So it's like I think he just found his stride with Ben Johnson. So and now he's with the Bears, but yeah, I still think the Bears are just a curse franchise because they have Dennis Allen, and Dennis Allen will curse your team. And with the team.
You don't believe in the GOAT, John Morton?
Who the heck is John Morton?
He as you should know as a football fan, John Morton was previously the pass game coordinator of the Denver Broncos, Mikey. And before that, he was a senior offensive assistant for the Lions and the Oakland/Las Vegas Raiders. And he was the offensive coordinator for the Jets in 2017, Mikey.
Oh, no, not the Jets before they even got Sam Darnold. That's how far I look. Bro, I'll give you $5.
Are you sure? I think that was actually Sam Darnold, wasn't it?
No, he got drafted in 2018, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. Okay, so 2017.
He was in the class of Baker Mayfield.
Jay Cutler? Oh, wait, okay, never mind. I'm on the wrong page. I was like, I don't remember Jay Cutler being on the Jets.
He was on the Bears and the Dolphins. Man, I remember when the Saints played Jay Cutler in London whenever he was on the Dolphins. That was a great game.
The Jets went 5-11 in 2017, and their quarterback was they were coming off of Geno Smith, who left in free agency. And their quarterback was, oh, good Lord, Christian Hackenberg.
Bro, oh my God.
My
Yeah,
God.
that explains why they were probably. I was surprised they won 5 games with Christian.
Their other quarterback was Bryce Petty, so I feel like I remember him being in there at one point. So
I remember when the Saints played against Bryce Petty and the Jets.
how was their quarterback room Christian Hackenberg and Bryce Petty? Like, that needs to be studied.
Bad luck.
Well, no, that's not just bad luck. That's mismanagement.
I mean, you did say that they had Geno Smith, but that was
Somebody
even before
needs to
Geno
be
Smith
investigated for like insider trading or something.
Okay.
To get Christian Hackenberg and Bryce Petty as the only quarterbacks on your roster. Head coach Todd Bowles.
Oh, that explains why they were bad.
No, that doesn't explain why they were bad. But Christian Hackenberg and Bryce Petty explains why they were bad.
No, but he chose them.
Well, and he was definitely part of the discussion. Apparently, they also had Josh McCown.
Oh, they had that grandpa. Okay,
Yeah, it looks like Josh McCown was kind of the main guy that year.
Bro, ain't that dude like older than Drew Brees and Aaron Brooks combined? Like, bro, come on.
Well, in 2017, he wasn't.
In 2017, he was like what, 37?
Right now, he's 46.
He's like, bro, I'm pretty sure that's the same age as Drew Brees, if not older.
And he played until 2020, so he was in his 40s when he was still playing quarterback.
Bro, Josh McCown's like the quarterback from an alternate universe where Tom Brady became terrible. So he played till his 40s, but he sucked at it every single year.
You mean third round pick Josh McCown?
Yes.
I think that's quite Tom Brady.
Pick. It's like an alternate universe where Tom Brady became a terrible quarterback, bro.
Oh, here we go. John Morton was the Saints wide receiver coach in 2015 and 2016.
I do not care.
What was going on with the Saints in 2015 and 2016?
I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't even know if we had Marquez Colston that year. And if we did, it was at the end of his career.
Okay, so the Saints' leading receiver in 2015 was y'all had Luke McCown as a quarterback.
Who are all these auto-generated people?
Luke McCown and Josh McCown, apparently. But Luke McCown was y'all's quarterback. Now, Drew Brees was your quarterback, but like Luke McCown was a backup.
Okay, good to know.
So your leading wide receiver that year, funnily enough, was Brandon Cooks.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Then he requested a trade, and then that whole thing.
And now he's back.
Yeah, but now he's fighting dudes.
Looks like Willie Snead, Marquez Colston, Brandon Coleman, T.J. Graham, Seantavius Jones. What a name, Seantavius Jones.
I'm telling you, the Saints are the team of great names. If there was a Super Bowl for the team with all the best names in the world, Saints win it every single year, and nobody else can compare.
And then the following year, Michael Thomas joined the team.
Yep.
And he was really good in his rookie year, so maybe there's something to John Morton.
He was really good all his years, other than the past couple years.
Well, those years matter. But anyway, NFC West. Who wins that division?
Okay, Seahawks. Seahawks. Why? Because I said so. And my opinions are the only opinions that matter in the world.
They got Sam Darnold now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It's better than Jalen Milroe.
Wait a minute, Mikey. What if Turns out you're right about the Seahawks winning the division, but it's because Sam Darnold gets hurt and Jalen Milroe has a breakout season.
First of all, you can't break out if it's your rookie season. First of all, and second of all, I would say he had a good year. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a hater.
You can definitely break out in your rookie season. Like,
you can have a great year as a rookie, but like, is anyone gonna, like, what are you breaking out from? What your
from having
days?
never played before.
That's not a breakout.
Yeah, it is.
No, a breakout is like a guy where it's like, okay, can he actually do it this season?
No, that's a comeback.
No,
A breakout typically
Like, yeah,
just means a breakout typically just means that you have a really big season and you hadn't previously done that.
Okay.
This would be Jalen Milroe's announcement to the NFL that he's to be taken seriously.
I mean, hey, if he does that, look, I'll say he's good, man. I'm not just a hater.
Then he gets traded to the Falcons and wins the Super Bowl.
Then he does it. Look, I don't have no grudge against the Seahawks.
But you
like
do
I said,
against
like,
the Falcons.
Okay, the Falcons, first of all, they're never going to win a Super Bowl because they're the Falcons for some reason. And I love that. Don't ever change. But if they do somehow, by some miracle, win a Super Bowl, then I will jump off a bridge.
Well, don't do that.
Don't worry, I will still do, my spirit will be here doing the show with you.
All right.
You probably won't see him because it goes, but
NFC East.
NFC, I got the Commanders.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Well,
It's the Commanders and the Commanders alone.
no, it's not the Commanders alone. It's the Commanders and the Eagles. And the Eagles are a really good team, too. I think I agree with you. I think the Commanders are going to win that division. But I think it's going to be real close. I think the Eagles are going to be still pretty good this year.
I had the Commanders winning 12 and the Eagles winning 11.
Actually, you know what? Here's what I think is going to happen. I think the Commanders are going to win the division, and then the Eagles are going to beat them in the playoffs.
I think the Commanders are going to the Super Bowl.
I don't.
I do.
I think they are.
You're jealous because you don't want Jaden Daniels winning a ring before Burrow.
Well, no, I don't. But that's not why.
Nah, we can all see it.
Well, I didn't deny it. I don't want that. It's just not. That's not my reasoning.
Okay.
All right, and then NFC South.
Saints.
If you say the Saints, then you're kicked off the channel.
Okay, kick me off then because I'm saying Saints.
Okay, well,
do it.
Are you actually saying the Saints though?
Yes. We're winning the division.
No, you're
Why
not.
are you looking at me like that?
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not. What?
Yes, we are.
Why?
Because I said so.
That's, you know what? Bless your heart.
Look, one year I gotta be right, man. Hey, look, Tyler Shuck's gonna win MVP this season, man. So come on, bro.
You know what? If Tyler Shuck wins MVP, then yeah, you probably will win the division.
No, I'm playing. But still, the Saints are gonna win the division.
No,
they're gonna
they're
go
not.
10-7, and they're gonna. Yes, they are.
No, the Buccaneers are going to win the division.
No, the Buccaneers are coming in third, dude.
Behind who?
Atlanta. But there's no not making the playoffs, so it doesn't affect me. What?
You're on something tonight.
I'm not the age limit.
Okay, so the correct answer is the Buccaneers.
No, it's not. Not in a million years.
Okay, all right. Okay, so before we get going, I got one last thing I want to talk about, and that is the Bengals fans who. First of all, it's never going to happen. But the Bengals fans who saw that Micah Parsons requested a trade. And so all these Bengals fans are like, oh, we got to trade Trey Hendrickson for Micah Parsons now. That's the move. And like, first of all, are you stupid? Like,
Yes.
well, okay, don't get me wrong. That would be, I think that'd be a good, like, if that was an option, yes, that'd be a perfectly good move. Like, I really like Trey Hendrickson, but Micah Parsons is just as good and also younger. So I think it'd be a good move for the Bengals. But there's no way in hell that the Cowboys make that move without the Bengals having to give up draft picks at least.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, Micah Parsons, bruh. I mean,
and then this is also assuming that we can even get a deal done with him when Jerry Jones can't.
Yeah, especially since y'all are probably the two, bro. The Bengals and the Cowboys probably the two worst owners in the NFL, dude. When it comes to these contracts, bro.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
It's like Jerry Jones. The thing is, he always does this, man. It's like Jerry Jones always waits till the possible last second to get the deal done. And with the Bengals, who was it, Mike Brown, bro, that boy, man, he always waits till the last second to sign any defensive player. Like, he didn't even draft a single guy in the secondary in the draft, and this first round pick didn't even want to play for him until 2 weeks ago.
Well, okay, so as far as Shamar Stewart goes, I think Shamar Stewart may have been getting some bad advice from his agent because now he's behind and that could affect his career, which probably wasn't the best move for him, especially there was all this talk about, he could go back and play at Texas A&M if he wants. Only to that or Texas Tech or whatever the fuck it was.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, okay. Only for that to just obviously not make any sense and be stupid, and it was a lot of bluster and a lot of hype for basically no reward. I think the Shamar Stewart ended up signing the language in the contract that he was complaining about stayed in the contract. He got an extra bonus, I think, on the roster or on the contract, so he got a little bit more money, and that's cool and all, but the amount of damage he potentially did to his career by kind of shooting himself in the putting himself behind the 8 ball in his rookie year, that could be worth a lot more than the $500,000 bonus that you got.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, bro. Shamar wasn't even good in college, so it's bro.
I mean, well, that's the thing. I mean, he was good at stopping the run, but he wasn't good at rushing the passer, and frankly, if you're not going to get a deal done with Trey Hendrickson, we need pass rush more than we need run stop. I mean, we need run stoppers too, don't get me wrong. But, our pass rush is so abysmal without Trey Hendrickson. It's just non-existent. Whereas, stopping the run isn't great, but it's not like Trey Hendrickson's, amazing at stopping the run either.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, bro. Trey Hendrickson, I mean...
That's the main reason why Myles Garrett is obviously the better player, because Myles Garrett is elite at rushing the passer and at stopping the run.
And hitting people in the head with helmets.
And that was hilarious.
If you were Mason Rudolph, you wouldn't have thought that was hilarious.
Yes, but good thing I'm not Mason Rudolph. Because
if you were a Steelers fan, you wouldn't have thought that was hilarious.
Thank God I'm not a Steelers fan.
Nah, but whenever you turn off the camera, you're like, please, God, please let the Steelers win the Super Bowl. I need to witness that. You're like that.
So that's all the time we have for tonight, y'all. I think I might be finding a new co-host soon.
Right. I'm the best, bro. Nobody can make the jokes like I do, dude.
Yeah, but sometimes the jokes aren't funny.
Okay, sometimes you're not funny, so...
Well, yeah, but that's a different kind of not funny.
Okay, your Bengals aren't funny, bro.
No, you're right. The Bengals aren't funny. They're fucking stupid.
Alright, dude.
Okay. Alright, well, that's it for tonight, then, I think. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Mikey asked me about this the other day. I didn't even really think about it, but it's the preseason. Nobody really puts a big emphasis on streaming preseason games, so I don't think I really will put a huge emphasis on it. I mean, I'll do it if I have time or whatever, but I'll be there for the regular season games as much as possible. But the preseason games, I might make one or two. I don't know if I'll, ever really emphasize doing all three, unless the channel just blows the hell up or something. But, yeah, I won't be doing the Bengals game on Thursday. I'll actually be on vacation. Oddly enough, in Philadelphia, which I only just connected the dots earlier today. I'm like, oh shit, the Bengals are going to be in Philadelphia the same time I'm going to be there. You know, like now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to go out of my way to go to a Bengals preseason game. I got to like buy a fucking ticket for that, like the week of, like. But it is interesting that the Bengals. I could probably watch the local television while I'm there and get the Bengals game.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not sure if I'll do it. I don't even think my sister has. Like I don't have television.
Well, you going over to the Texas?
What?
You
Yeah,
said
my sister lives in Philadelphia, so we're.
So wait, so are you going over there? Like,
yeah, we're gonna like instead of paying for a hotel, you know.
How your sister doing? She alright?
Yeah, she's doing pretty good.
Good. You always gotta keep the family straight.
Yeah, sure. She's doing pretty good.
What is the problem for wanting family success?
No, it's just the way you said it.
What?
It was very.
You gotta make sure to kick your sister in the kneecaps every time you see it. Well, you want me to say that instead?
No, I'm saying it's the way you said it. It sounded like an Italian mobster.
Okay, maybe that's the goal I was going for.
So I'm gonna be pushing coke.
Huh?
Cocaine.
What about it?
If I'm an Italian mobster, then me and my sister I'm going over there for a business trip to start selling coke with my sister. Is that what's going on here?
If you're into that, then maybe.
Well, no, but it's not really the point.
Well, if you want to go sell coke, I guess I can't stop you.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Don't we all, bro?
All right. Well, that's it, y'all. Yeah, my channel, Mikey. You can, you know, he's doing the games and stuff. He's doing his own shit, and y'all should go check him out. My channel, I do have stuff planned for the season. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing yet, but I've got more time. I'll be doing videos for the season. I've even got some people like locally who are interested in collaborating, so I don't know exactly what's happening with that yet, but potentially it's going to be some levels of interesting, so it remains to be seen. But for this week, I will not be streaming the Bengals-Eagles game. Might do the following week after that, which would be a better one to do anyway, because that's generally like the one where you're expecting to see the starters the most. But yeah, me and Mike will be back probably next week. How's Wednesday for you, Mikey?
Wednesday, I mean,
Of next week.
it would be better if it was, or no, it would be better than if it was tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, I guess it would be
Well, yeah,
better.
we're not doing it tomorrow.
I know, but I'm saying, like, if you were to choose a Wednesday, it would be next Wednesday.
Yeah, so next week. Okay, so
Exactly.
I'm thinking probably Wednesday next week. I get back from vacation on Tuesday, so I think I probably want to have like a buffer day there. But I think Wednesday, and then we'll kind of dive into whatever the hell else is going on this season. So, you got anything else,
Sometimes
Mikey?
you just gotta do like me, bro.
What?
So, sometimes you just gotta do like me. Don't schedule vacation during football season.
I don't know if I have that ability.
Okay.
I mean, last year I went on a trip, like in the middle of the playoffs, like or not in the middle of the playoff race. I wasn't able to stream the Bengals Broncos game.
I thought that was because you were at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, it was because I was at a restaurant. But I mean, point being, it was a pre-scheduled like big thing that it was 1 year. I think I missed part of the playoffs because I was in Connecticut though, because like it's always around like Christmas time, and my wife's family lives in Connecticut, so we always try to go visit them as much as we can for the holidays.
Yeah.
But
Man, but is it weird that I'm actually looking forward to the 2026 season more than this season? Is that weird?
No, it's not. I mean, you're a Saints fan.
No, because I want the Saints and Bengals to play like tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. Do like a joint stream for the game.
Yeah. I unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream it from my end because I don't know how to like co-stream like from my end. So, so I would just have to tell everybody to go over to Kyle Phelps' channel.
Well, we've got a year to figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I haven't quite figured it out on my end. Like, we used to do that with the Battle of Ohio podcast. Like, it had its own channel, so we'd stream to my channel and we'd stream to the Battle of Ohio podcast channel. But that was when we were on StreamYard, and OBS. I haven't figured out how to do it on OBS, but I think you can do it on OBS. So, when that time comes, Mikey, I will try to figure out how to do that. And we can get it set up. That way you get it on your channel as well. Mm. But obviously that's next year, so.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'll leave y'all.
It'll be funny if that's week 1, though. That'll be funny.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
but I'll leave y'all, as always, with a Who Dey.
Who Dat.